So if you're watching this, it's very likely that you're a fan of the Chivalry game series. I am too. I've been a fan since Chivalry 1, but time and money concerns have prevented me from really getting into Chivalry 2. That being said, I've really liked how the game has been developing, especially in comparison to something like Mordhau. I've noticed a recent trend of many popular video games getting companion tabletop games. Homeworld got one for the release of Homeworld 3. Even Deep Rock Galactic has a board game. So I thought, why not Chivalry? The result of that musing is a tabletop skirmish game that I called Chivalry Warbands, which is of course a working title. Chivalry Warbands is my attempt to translate the team-based gameplay of Chivalry, primarily Chivalry 2, into a tabletop format. Players can create a warband that are made up of soldiers with various classes, just like the video game. A stamina system is used to govern just how much each soldier can do in a turn, with different classes having different levels of stamina and offensive and defensive abilities. A separate resource, called command points, is used to activate special abilities that are class-specific. Footmen, for example, can administer first aid, whereas knights can attempt to tackle. Furthermore, you are able to customize your soldiers with a variety of primary and secondary ranged and melee weapons. There are a lot of options in this game than what you might actually get in the video game. For example, weapons are not really class restricted. There are broad pools from which most classes can get access to most weapons. This is not a strict replication from the video game, as I don't think a one-to-one replication of that video game would necessarily be a good idea in this case. Think about this game as providing the essence of Chivalry 2, rather than providing the exact copy of it. After all, tabletop games are about rolling dice and cursing the gods when you get a 1. This game is meant for 28mm figures and is model agnostic. There aren't exactly any official Chivalry miniatures, but there are plenty of 28mm fantasy and historical model ranges that I think would do quite nicely. For example, the War of the Roses kit from the Perry brothers. I want to stress that this is not an official product from Torn Banner Studios. I'm just a fan, showing my appreciation of the franchise through my passion for tabletop games. These rules are free, and I do not profit off them, although on the minuscule chance that if anyone from Torn Banner Studios is actually watching this and would like to make a game, I'm more than willing to cooperate. You can find the rules at the newly created Hardly Heroic Discord. There you can also comment on the rules, provide feedback and suggestions, and help to shape and improve the game. Alternatively, if you prefer, I'm happy to provide you with the rules if you send me an email. Remember to like and subscribe. This channel has been creeping up towards 1,000 subscribers, and it would mean a lot to me if we could actually get there. Thank you for listening. Until next time, take care.